Hi, I am Ashley Pfeiffer. I am the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you live in Canada and do not yet have a demonstrator, I would be thrilled to fill that role for you. You can find everything you need to know at stampedaf.ca, and there you can take in a blog post, you can see my Facebook feed and head over and like it. You can show me some Insta love. You can find out more about local in-person events where you can meet this handsome fella. He seems to be my partner for film introductions. Say hi. Also, you can find my YouTube feed where I drop a new video every week, and make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell right beside it so that you can be notified when my videos go live. And if you, like me, like to craft as therapy, then come along for the ride and let's get our craft on. The Stitched All Around bundle. One of the first items I ordered on my pre-order, and it's just amazing. And shockingly, I have not yet used this sentiment, which was one of the things that drew me to it, but there's just so many fabulous things in here that I just need more time to play. So I did buy the bundle, and right now all the pieces are not in here, but it has amazing thinlits. You can get a cross stitch, you can get regular stitching, you can get this. I'm not sure what the pattern is, but beautiful. You can get this gorgeous thinlet, and I will show you in a moment what I have done with that one. And these gorgeous red rubber clear mount stamps. So if it's not already on your wish list, I would highly recommend it. So I want to show you a few samples of, whoops, spoiler, Global Design Project, and the Share What You Love DSP. It just pairs beautifully with so many things, but you can see it's great. The Stitched All Around thinlits are great for layering. I just use some black twine to kind of draw in my black card base. Use this, sorry, I'll move this light so you don't get that glare there. Now you get glare from another one. I use this beautiful stamp, which, I mean, it kind of gets lost in the mix, but use that there. I use the stitched thinlet here. Just beautiful and so simple. And look at the pearlized detail on this paper. Cardstock, not DSP. It is actual cardstock. It's incredible. Next is one that I did, we had a catalog launch party on June 7th, and I did this as one of my samples with the Twinkle Twinkle suite, which had just come in. So here's some of that designer series paper. I've got a pearlized doily, I've got a piece of vellum tucked in here with a bannered end, the polka dot ribbon, thoughtful banners, this silver sequins, just beautiful. And the colors of this suite are soft seafoam, gray granite, night of navy, and petal pink, and pool party. Just amazing. And I added in these little stars. They're actually they're probably retired now, but oh, just too cute. Oh, and my silver thread over here. I mean, there's a lot going on, but it just works, doesn't it? And if you want to see any of these in more detail, head on over to my Instagram page. I'm Stamped AF, pretty much on all social platforms, with the exception of Pinterest. I'm Stamped AFCA there. This, the tufted embossing folder. I love, 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 love. So when I finally got this folder, which was not on pre-order, which was a real disappointment, I thought, oh, let's do this in soft seafoam, and using that thinlet in here, let's make a pillow. Does it not look like a bed? Gorgeous tufted bedspread and a pillow with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on it. Just love it. It's so simple, yet just, in my opinion, stunning. And the texture on this embossing folder is just incredible. Already on low inventory, by the way. Boo. And then this one. This one is another one that I did for that same Global Design Project, which was, now I can't remember. you can head over to my blog to see what that challenge was. This one got special mention. So a whole bunch going on here. I used the You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine here, and then I just wanted some sunshiny colors, so I used these little X's here on the background. I've had a comment on Instagram that this looks very sherbety, I don't know. Anyways, it's very dreamy. It's on the shimmer paper. It's got that, again, that polka dot ribbon, a little bit of twine here, and just everything is stitched. So we are going to make a modification of this one in this video. So hold on to your hats. And get to it. Let's stamp it once there to see how it's gonna go. And you want to go higher than you think is necessary because you don't want to have blank spots. You don't want all of them to be covered with your stitch circles. So when I was doing this one, I basically laid everything out and then figured out how high I needed to go. And you definitely don't need to go all the way, but in this video, I have not yet showed you my chamois. This is a new tool in the new annual catalog, and while it looks filthy and gross, it is a fantastic tool. You can store it in a clear stamp case. Make sure that it dries out between uses, and in doing so, make sure that you give both sides some air. And I will link below to this amazing cover by Sarah Berry, a UK demonstrator. And if you do purchase a chamois with me, if you live in Canada, I will include a clear case and this cover. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna grab the swirly frames and we will do Lovely Lipstick. And that was this one here, so we'll need a C block for that. Let's just stamp it off. I like stamping off to make sure that it's not going to be too dark when it gets to my actual project. There we go. Okay, now we can start adhering. I'm going to close up these inks to avoid any kind of accident. So we will start with our big layering circle there. We'll just add some glue. I'm not going to be using many dimensionals. Just add a small bead of glue on here. Now, if this is the first time you're doing this, maybe lay it out before you glue it to make sure that everything is where you want it to be. And on this card, you can see I did some ink blending on my circles. We'll see if we do that on this one. I'm kind of thinking our background is grungy enough. I'm a sucker for a grungy layered card. So that one you can just set a block on it to set while we go to the next one. And we can decide here, do we want the lovely lipstick or do we want this Blackberry Bliss? I think we've got enough lovely lipstick there. We also want to work this one in. And this. We'll see. We've got our little heart. And we are going to use, you can see I've got twine there. I'm going to use some twine from the Nature's Poem bundle. And I find this twine to be incredibly thick. So every time I have used it, I have split the plies. You can go by 2s, 3s, whatever you prefer. You can use the whole thing, but I find it's too thick. And this also spreads it out so you can use it on more projects. Yay! So we're just going to tie a little bow because I did not leave this long enough to tie it all the way around. Go. Now I could cut this so that we have an actual little bow, but like with the ends, I'm okay not doing that on this one. We're just going to use a little bit of washi tape on the back. And I have some of my washi tape on a dispenser, so it makes it really easy to get to. There we go. It's kind of loose right now, but that's okay. We are going to stamp best wishes on here. We'll just use the black as something in the background. But we are going to use Tuxedo Memento Tuxedo Black ink to bring in the black, because right now the only thing that's black is this. Stamp it on there. I love it when it's a mixed fonts. So a serif and, or sorry, sans serif and a script. It's not straight, but I don't care. I really do think perfection is overrated. I like the little inconsistencies with a handmade card. We'll tighten this a little bit. It's looser than I thought. You don't want it so tight that it pulls in the card, but there we go. We'll pop that one up on a couple of mini dimensionals. I'm at the end of a sheet, so I've just got little odds and sods. Take out our metallic sequins. And the pearls we are going to color with a black Sharpie. So you can see that I've done this with a few before, any that have the lines around them. Make sure you get all the way to the bottom. You don't want that white to show through. Do a small one, do a medium one. And if you haven't heard, the rule with embellishments, although there really are no rules in crafting, is they are more appealing to the eye when you have them in threes. And it doesn't have to be 3 in a row. It can be 3 anywhere on the card. But again, creative license, do what you'd like. And they end up so shiny. They're beautiful. Move this out of the way. Just take your paper piercing tool and pop them wherever you want a little something something. They're not usually this hard to pick up. I like putting them 3 in a row. Just to draw some more attention to these little pieces at the bottom here. And we will still do a couple of sequins, so grab your fine tip glue pen and just put a couple little random dots. Let's do one there. And for this, I like to use just a pair of tweezers. Get a couple of different sizes. Oops, not enough glue on that one. I'm gonna use a bigger one. And that's that. And flip this over, grab our Tombow. I like to go on both sides of twine just to make sure that it does adhere. Grab our lovely lipstick base. And there we go. Now that part that we kind of smushed, I smushed when I was blending, can't even tell. So you've got those two gorgeous, grungy looking collages. You've got a simple but beautiful bedspread looking card. You have another layered card that's not so grungy. And this, it actually feels like 2 cards because there's so much cardstock here. But there you go. They're very different looks, and I'm sure I'll come up with a whole bunch more. But I hope you enjoyed the video today showing you how to make this one. I will, if the black metallic thread were still part of the new catalog, I would probably put in a little loop there, but I feel like we've got enough going on. There's a lot to take in here. So I thank you for watching, and I invite you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. And we'll see you soon. Bye, friends.